in my good old Benadryl box, which I took. I think there was 4. Act like it's live, Charlie. Take. So this is number 265 YouTube Live Yoga Routine. That means after today, I have 100 more of these to go. I'm doing yoga every morning at 5:30 a.m. Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time. And which is possible. Can't find my pocket. Easy stuff. I go up and down. Some days it's like, oh, some days it's like, yay. And I've dedicated myself, so I will continue to do it every day at 5:30. Hopefully people will start watching. That is a goal of mine. I would like to get subscribers. This is just honest stuff. I have 65 subscribers. I need 1,000 to stream from my cell phone. And that's how I want to do these. Right now I have a Logitech camera that hooks into my computer, and I can't do a lot of the poses that I want to do because the Logitech camera makes the poses look weird. Like my leg goes out, or if I lay down, my legs look real long. I'm not going out like that, man. I'm not going to do that. But it doesn't matter. I do the sun salutations. I do variations. I do different poses that work with this camera. Because remember, yoga is when the mind and body connects. Yoga is not the poses. Yoga is when the mind and body connects. So what I want to do is a part 2 of Can a Yogi Take Benadryl? Now, I thought of this the day before yesterday when I was buying Benadryl for my allergies. Prior to that, I took some generic Benadryl. It wasn't Benadryl, but it's a generic antihistamine. And I thought of that question. Can yogis take Benadryl? Now, I'm not claiming I'm a yogi by any means. I've watched many YouTube videos and people are more yogi-ish than me. I am a westernized yogi. I've been doing yoga for over 20 years. I'm also a Muslim. I'm a Muslim. But all that stuff doesn't matter. Because the question today is, can yogis take Benadryl? And with my Western mindset, my Western education, I say, yeah. Yeah. Antihistamines were, from what I just looked it up, were basically invented in the 30s, something like that. And that's when they started looking into allergies that affected the nasal cavity and so on and so forth. That's all from Wikipedia. If it's true or not, I don't know. But I do know Benadryl was not invented during the time of yoga, of when yoga was discovered, in the culture and in the time frame that it was discovered. Now, I'm not saying a specific culture, a specific religion, a specific people have a monopoly on the concept of yoga. They don't. That's like trying to claim gravity. You can't. But I do know if Benadryl was invented, yogis would have taken it. I don't know that. But they would have used help. Now, I've seen many YouTube videos, and I knew of the pot that they use to clean out the nose and other techniques that are used. Now, those are great. Those are great methods. I'm not saying don't do those methods, but the reason I'm talking about Benadryl is because we live in a westernized society in America, I'm talking about. And what I want to say what happened when I took this, I only took it for a day and a half. I took 2 at 9 or something like that in the morning, 2 around 3, and 2 at 9 before I went to sleep. I did that for a solid day, and prior to that, I took 1, just for a half a day. And what happened, in my opinion, and this is in my belief, this is a belief now, is that it allowed me to breathe. That's what it did. And allowed me to bring in what we call prana, life energy. That's all prana is life energy. And allowed me to have more life. See, I was limited on my breathing. I couldn't breathe. So life energy was limited. And when I opened up and I was able to breathe with Benadryl, you could do it with the traditional yogic techniques too. That's fine. But with Benadryl, it allowed me to bring in more life. Therefore, it allowed me to bring in energy that was healing. The power of life has energy in it that is a healing energy. It allowed me to breathe. It only took it for a day and a half, and allowed me to heal. Now, if you can't do that and you got to take it for more than a day, then do it. If you want to do the yogic traditional ways, then do it. But when you do it and you are relieved of the symptoms, practice pranayama. Get into breathing techniques that bring in the breath. So just don't get rid of the symptoms and be like, okay, cool, no more symptoms. No, get in that life energy. And for me, what I believe, and this is a belief again, is that the histamines that are created were being created in a way on a false alarm that I was being attacked by juniper trees, bushes, well, I don't even know what they are. My body said, whoa, hold down, hold on, hold it down. You're not being attacked, just chill. Now breathe. And I was breathing, and then, boom. I didn't take it yesterday. I'm not going to take it again because I was able to get my breath back. I just threw the Benadryl over there. So that is part 2 of can a yogi take Benadryl? And the answer is yes. That's my answer. You don't have to believe that. But I think it would have. It wasn't invented. A lot of people do that with religions. I see that in Islam, with many Muslims that do traditional ways. And I'm not going to name specific things, but it's like, can you do this? Can you do that? Well, it's not in this so-called writing, or they didn't do it. Yeah, because it wasn't invented, man. If it was, I guarantee they would have done it that way. That's in Islam. I find that in Christianity. I find that in a lot of religions that people want to hold on to the tradition, which is cool, because can't speak. Tradition gives meaning. But also, things are invented that are beneficial. And you have to determine if that's right for you. Some people might not agree about Benadryl being taken by a yogi. That's cool. You don't got to agree. You don't got to agree. But I do know you want to help yourself. Always want to help yourself. So, we're going to continue to do the same yogic practice, but we're going to add more sun salutations. And I'm going to start focusing on the sun salutations for a few days, maybe longer. So we're going to do the 2-minute sitting meditation where you focus on the breathing and you think of nothing else but the breathing. And And the you that you think is focusing dissolves. The focuser dissolves. And you become that thing that we label focusing. And then we're going to stand up. And as you stand up, extremely important, you're staying in the present moment. And then you push the pillow to the side, or you just stand up. Even if you got to shake out, you're like, oh man, my legs are tight from sitting. All part of the yoga routine. It mimics real life. The yoga routine is not just the poses that flow. It's the transitions. You stay in the present moment at that time too. And then we're going to do 6 sun salutations. And then we're going to end with mountain pose. Here's my wife. She's got to go to work. So. Let's go to easy pose. Get off the glasses. Hide my glasses behind the picture. So the easy pose is easy. It's supposed to be easy. You get comfortable. It's a modification of the lotus. So the back is straight, hands are to your knees or in your lap. Maybe you're leaning back. Maybe you're leaning against the wall. Just get comfortable so you can focus on the breathing. Remember, when you're focusing on the breathing, you're watching yourself breathe. So when you inhale, the belly swells with air. You watch it that. You watch it that. You watch that. And then when the belly goes in, you watch that. In yoga, the you dissolves. The notion of a you dissolves. The notion of a focuser dissolves. And you just become the energy that we label as focusing. Remember, you're already breathing automatically, so you're not controlling it, you're just watching it. So 2 minutes. Bring palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Go ahead and bring yourself up. And you go to mountain pose. So even as you transition, staying in the present moment, focusing on the breathing. And then you're in mount pose. Now, mount pose, feet are shoulder width apart. Toes go up, spread the toes as wide as you can. And then each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent, hips are tilted, arms relax, shoulders are relaxed. And you're letting the skeleton stand. So you lengthen up. You're going to let the bones of the skeleton stand, finding the stability that allows the skeleton to stand as if you were just your skeleton. And you let the stability transfer to the mind, and the mind becomes stable. You are the stability, capital S, stability. We're going to do the 3-part breathing. We're going to do it for a minute. And 3-part breathing is you inhale, you swell just the belly up with air. Just the belly goes out. Then you hold it, keep the belly where it's at. Inhale more, expanding the chest. And then the chest stays where it's at. Then you inhale more, filling the throat. Hold it. And then release. It's a kind of a fast moving release. Fast moving release. You don't go too slow. You can go through the nose or you can go through the mouth, either way. But when you inhale through the nose. And we're just going to do a minute. Focus on the breathing. Inhale as much as you can. That's where the prana is coming in. Prana rises in on the breath. The oxygen, all that stuff is important. But the prana is life. So you want to bring in life, that power. So we're just going to do a minute. Just focus on the breathing. Let me find my timer. Go a minute. And go ahead. Start. Go ahead and bring the palms together. We're going to do 6 sun salutations. Focus on the breathing. Thumbs to the heart center. Push the arms out, up and back. Inhale slowly. Inhale as much as you can. Then exhale. As you exhale, you hinge forward from the lower back. Back is straight. The palms go to the calves. Elbows into the sides of the legs. Foreheads go to the knees. Exhaling. Get all the air out. The left leg is back. Into a low lunge, opening up, inhaling, inhale as much as you can, going into the pose as much as you can, but listening to the body. And then downward dog, exhale, pushing into it, arms are straight, legs are straight, tailbones to the ceiling, heels up towards the floor, get all the air out. And then you'll slide into the upper dog, drop down to the knees and the chest, slide up. Tops of the feet are to the floor, palms are to the floor. Inhaling as much as you can. Modify the pose how you have to. If you need to go down a small cobra, you go down a small cobra. That's where the chest is just off the floor. And you're pulling yourself up, the back muscles. Then back to downward dog, exhaling. Get all the air out. Arms are straight, legs are straight, pushing into the pose. But then that effort dissolves into oneness. And then left leg is up, left foot is up, Inhale. Inhale as much as you can. And then standing forward bend. Exhale, get all there out. Pull yourself in and down. Then that effort of pulling yourself in and down dissolves into the oneness. Palms together. Reach out, up and back. Inhale. Then exhale. Turn the palms out. Push the air down and out. And again, inhale. Focus just on the breathing. Think of nothing else but the breathing. Exhale. Standing forward bend. Get all there out. Left leg is back. Inhale. Inhale as much as you can. Opening up. Exhale, downward dog. Get all there out, pushing into the pose. Then find that spot, settle, and just accept. Then upward dog, inhale. You're linking all the movements together. Exhale, downward dog. And then it's one big movement. Left foot is up. Inhale. Inhale as much as you can. Then exhale. Standing forward bend. Pull yourself in and down. Then that effort dissolves. Palms together. Reach out. Up and back. Inhale. Then exhale. Turn the palms out. Push the air down and out. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward, standing forward bend. Get all there out. Left leg is back. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, upward dog. Downward dog, exhale. Left foot is up. Inhale. Low lunge. Exhale. Standing forward bend. Palms together. Reach out, up and back. Inhale. Turn the palms out. Push the air down and out. Inhale. Link them all together. Exhale is one movement. Everything's linked. Left leg is back. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, upward dog, or modify it. Doesn't matter if you modify it. Exhale, that's where you are. You're accepting. Left foot is up. Inhale. It's a moving meditation. You accept where you are. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg is back. Inhale. Exhale. Downward dog. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Left foot is up. Inhale. Exhale. Palms together. Reach out. Up and back. Inhale. Exhale. Now I'm just going to say the breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg is back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot is up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. exhale. Thumbs to the heart center. And mountain pose. And remember, in mountain pose, feet are shoulder width apart. Toes go up. Spread the toes as wide as you can. Each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent. Hips are tilted. Back is straight. And you're lengthening up. See that breathing. Breathing got me. When I talk, my breathing's off. If I was doing this by myself, I would just be breathing. I wouldn't be talking. Very important in the mountain pose. Mountain pose is extremely, extremely important. Basic pose, extremely important. It is finding that oneness, that balance, that stability, becoming like a mountain. Mountain is one with the earth. You are too. Becoming that oneness, realizing, boom, you're one. You're one with everything. That's where the true stability is. This enlightenment, this realization that you are one. And you find that in specific poses throughout the whole yoga routine too. But in a pose like the mountain pose, you're becoming firm, stable. You're finding that stability that threads through the skeleton that allows the skeleton to just stand. There's a stability there. That stability allows the skeleton to stand. You tap into that, you become that stability. That stability transfers to the mind, and the mind becomes stable. And that thread, in a roundabout way, allows the mind and body to become one, which is yoga. Now, the stability is flexible. It goes with the movement. When you realize you're one, you can move because things shift. When oneness is all there is, something in that oneness moves, you go with it. And that's where true stability is, going with it. So you find that in the mountain pose. Because sometimes you're in the mountain pose and you sway a little bit. That's all good. Go with that little sway. Sometimes it's solid, but sometimes it moves. You don't want to fight it. That's not true stability. When you're in the pose, you're like, whoa, I got to sway. Nope, I got to hold it. Nope, let go. Like a stick, you know? Stick is firm, right? You think it's firm, stable. When it tries to move, it breaks. No, the true stability is in like a twig or something that's flexible. You go with it. And this is a mindset that you're learning on the yoga mat. In a simple pose like the mountain pose, you take that mindset off the yoga mat and you find the stability in your movement throughout the day and how you understand things. Negativity's happening over here. You let it happen. It stays over there. Maybe it's right in front of your face and you have to handle it. You handle it, but you never let it become you. You're flexible. That's true stability. So you're in the mountain pose. Find that stability. And just watching yourself breathe. And we're just going to stay here a little bit longer. So just watch yourself breathe. And that thing that you think is watching, let it dissolve. That you think is watching, let it dissolve. The notion of a focuser dissolves. The notion of a watcher dissolves. And you become that thing that we label with the word watching. And we'll just stay here a little bit longer. Palms together, thumbs to the heart center. And that's it. That is number 265 YouTube Live Yoga Routines. So tomorrow, I will start on going down from 100. I have 100 more left. Yay! Alhamdulillah. That's what a Muslim would say. That's what a Muslim would say. Alhamdulillah. All praises to God. But the thing is, if you're an American, you say, thank you, God. Same thing. Same thing. I don't know what made you think that. Anyways, totally off subject. But I will see you tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time. So, namaste, peace and love.